Well, SHEDEUR Sanders is ever so close to becoming a starting quarterback in the National Football League. Joe Flacco's time seems to be running out. Dillon Gabriel saw the field this past Sunday, and it begs the question, are the Cleveland Browns going to ride with Dillon Gabriel? And if they do, how short of a leash does this man have before it is time for Mr. Legendary SHEDEUR Sanders? If you guys saw SHEDEUR Sanders on the sideline, not looking too thrilled that Dillon Gabriel was replacing Joe Flacco in the football game.
Last week, they were down by 10, came back to win the game, but a different story.
Joe Flacco couldn't put many points on the board. Dillon Gabriel inserted Dillon Gabriel. He didn't blow anybody away with his play. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. Dillon Gabriel's not making anybody do backflips. Kevin Stefanski, he's leaving it up for discussion in terms of how he feels for the quarterbacks. But that did not stop Rex Ryan for absolutely eviscerating SHEDEUR Sanders. Rex Ryan woke up this morning and he chose violence. Rex Ryan woke up, he put on his chef's hat, and he said, SHEDEUR Sanders, unfortunately or fortunately, it's time for me to cook. And SHEDEUR Sanders was the meal.
Stefanski is one of an outstanding coach. All right? But why the hell isn't he putting SHEDEUR Sanders? We're all waiting to see the SHEDEUR Sanders be the guy or Gabriel, whatever. Something's missing. Something's missing with this kid. This kid talks. He runs his mouth like I could be a starting quarterback with his arms crossed like this. Get your ass in the front row and study and do all that. If I know, the whole league knows. Quit being an embarrassment that way. You got the talent to be the quarterback. You should be. You should be embarrassed that you're not the quarterback now.
We'll see if they make a change there. And
damn. If I know, the whole league knows. And that leads to Cleveland radio saying, Rex Ryan may have talked to somebody, and he has a little bit of an insight that maybe SHEDEUR isn't paying as close attention as people think.
Rex Ryan, he didn't just pull that thing out of nowhere. Where he
Somebody's telling him.
Why aren't you in the front row? Like that is inferring that the kid is not working as hard as he should be. Am I wrong?
Well, that's what it sounds like. And if he's talking to someone in the building, I don't think he would.
How the hell does he know?
I know. So he's got connections with Coach. You know, what he's saying is more damning than anything I've said, right? Because he apparently has inside knowledge of something that's going on. And I only know what I see. And they still don't judge him better or even at the same level as Dillon Gabriel.
Now, I'm sure within the next week or so, Dillon Gabriel's going to get a shot. He's going to have an opportunity to get out there and lead this Cleveland Browns team. But I doubt that his leash is going to be a lengthy one. I think Dillon Gabriel has maybe one game maximum, sounds crazy, 2 games potentially to show what he has until the fans get too loud. Pressure starts coming from the front office down to the coaching staff, and the Cleveland Browns are at the point where they have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose, folks. We have nothing to lose. We're not getting done with Joe Flacco. We're not getting it done with Dillon Gabriel. Let's put in SHEDEUR and see if he can galvanize the troops. See if there is some type of SHEDEUR magic at the NFL level. And if he does get a start this season, though I may have disagreed with him turning down going to the Eagles, though I may disagree with him turning down going to the Ravens on draft night, it would have seemed like the correct decision if he does get a start. If the Cleveland Browns are a dumpster fire and he ends up just staying in Cleveland and washing out of the league like all Cleveland quarterbacks tend to do from time to time, if he doesn't develop, if he doesn't improve, if he doesn't grow, we'll have to revisit that situation. But from his standpoint, he just wanted an opportunity to play this season. He wanted an opportunity to start this season. And by the looks of things, by week 17, SHEDEUR Sanders is going to have a start under his belt. It also begs the question, who was Deion Sanders talking to in the front office within the organization? Yeah, Rex Ryan, he might have some insider knowledge. He might have some inside information, talking to a trainer, talking to a faculty member, talking to somebody part of the coaching staff, maybe a quarterback's coach. He might have some information, but I'm sure Deion Sanders has some moles in some places as well that can give him information of his own. He did say on the Travis Kelce podcast, New Heights, with his brother Jason, SHEDEUR is going to start this season. I have a feeling. Deion Sanders hates to be wrong, so that feeling is coming from somewhere other than intuition. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate the support. What do you guys think? Is Rex Ryan completely out of bounds? Do you think SHEDEUR Sanders puts in the work? Do you think the Browns guys are right? Maybe he is talking to somebody. How short of a rope does Dillon Gabriel have if and when he does get a start? And we will be seeing SHEDEUR Sanders at some point this year. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you later.